Welcome back, listeners, to the final episode of the time jail arc for Fictional Heroism as we officially go into Season 2 with the next episode. I want to thank everyone for listening and our friends from the Fun Installers Network for joining us. When last we left our heroes, Nina and Teddy were fighting a cannibalistic Teddy Roosevelt, as the others were dealing with the atrocious and arrogant Decker Cain. Can our heroes escape time jail? Tune in and find out. Our promo for this week is Of Monsters and Mixed Successes, a new Monster of the Week podcast that has premiered over at The Actual Place, one of podcast servers that's a great place to find a lot of great podcasters and a great community supporting each other. Link to The Actual Place will be in our show notes.
The small town of Faro is strange, filled with monsters, magic, and entities unknown to all but a few residents. Join local priest Leviathan Bell.
Any threat to the divine and to this town is to be taken care of, and that's my duty.
Ex-monster hunter Alex Palmer.
I'm not paranoid enough to stop being curious. Fine. He takes the hand. Oh shit, I'm in over my head.
And haunted archivist Anna Malice.
It's Anna's turn to have a bad day. Opening his little satchel, and he's taking his notebook out, and he's like opening it to the page where he sketched the boulder go.
As they step up to try their best to protect their town and its people from entities that want to lay claim over it. Every other Wednesday, come take a seat at our table, where there are monsters aplenty.
Where these eyes should be are just concave pits of flat flesh.
We're all a little bit silly.
Awkward moment when you just want to read some books and then your friends start having a fight about your free will.
And our characters are very, very sad.
I really appreciated and cherished having friends.
Of Monsters and Mixed Successes is available on YouTube and most podcasting platforms.
And as you raise your hand to start to do this magic, he shoots you. Yes.
Oh no.
Special thanks to Adam of Fun Installers, who produced the new music for Fictional Heroism going on that you should be hearing in a little bit. If you enjoyed our shows, you should also be checking out the network we're a part of, the Fun Installers Network, whose promo will be playing next, and then we'll be on to the show.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. On the frontier of the internet is a new website being constructed called FuninstallersNetwork.com, where they install fun directly into your brain, where they do collaborations with other creators, such as video game reviews, podcast episodes, art galleries, and they even do little game master tips for you who like tabletop role-playing games. So make sure to go over to FuninstallersNetwork.com and tell them that this really cool radio guy sent ya. Now back to your regularly scheduled program, whatever it may be.
Don, roll me real quick, if you would, just a straight sharp roll.
A sharp?
Yes.
Sharp roll. Okay, I can do that. I will do that.
Yes, please. I have an idea, but it depends on if you roll well for me to give it to you.
That's a flat roll for me, so that's cool. Oh, my
so
God.
close.
Man.
That's another experience point.
Can I, like, hit the table with my knee? Like, really hard?
So I would say that on your way up, you saw very quickly a room that had a sign, a big old sign that said, "Portals here."
Oh, shit.
But you saw an arrow, but you couldn't see what direction it was pointing.
Oh, shit.
As you,
Okay.
as you fell back down, crash. And so while you're recovering from that, Aloysius, you were still trapped in a tiny box. What do you do?
Basically, I want out of the box.
And you do have a +1 forward from Dawn from earlier to use.
Now, technically, this was actually my own spell reflected at me, right?
It was, yes.
So I can just stop maintaining it and make it go away.
You could certainly try that, but you might want to roll to do that.
Let me get it.
Now, would this be a mind over matter thing, or are you physically trying to break through the spell?
Well, initially I'm going to try. It's just like, wait a second, if this is my spell, I can just end it at any time.
Actually, you know what? Yeah.
Like dropping concentration, right?
Yeah, you could just drop your concentration, and then you hear, dumb bitch, it's my spell now.
Okay, in that case then,
you fool! And you just hear chanting constantly as you're talking, you fool! You fool! You didn't say the magic word, you fool!
Him what you're worth, man! Blast him with your magical abilities! He is a discountant, weird, bad acronym fool! I don't like him!
Terry no longer!
Terry no longer! Give him what 4th or 5th or 6th you want.
I feel like he's in my head canon. He says Terry no longer so much because that's like his dead name when he wanted to be Don Quixote. I am Terry no longer.
Not Terry. Anything but Terry.
So, Aloysius, the alarm went off. You're being ridiculed as you try to break out of the spell. What do you do?
Well, I guess I'm going to break out of this spell, which is...
With some magic?
Yeah, I expect probably to use magic roll.
All right, and that's a +1 because you have a forward from Don Quixote earlier.
I do.
Yes. Roll that beautiful bean footage to break out of this spell. Plus a weird. That's an 11.
Nice.
No problem at all for a powerful wizard such as yourself. Like, upon hearing those ridiculing words, what does it look like when you bust out of this box?
You know what? Let's be ridiculous, and I'll use magic to build beyond human limitations, and just basically, I am going to bulk up and get immensely strong, and just kind of stretch out against the wall and just shatter the damn thing.
Oh yeah, like flexing through an old T-shirt. Fucking yeah, dude. That fucking box shatters around you into tiny little magical shrapnel pieces. It looks like a glowing, broken crate around you.
Now, an old, wizardly professional wrestler points staff at him and is like, "You're going down."
What you gonna do, brother?
But you are my jail.
All right.
Don't brother me, brother.
I'm not your brother, guy.
Oh, down. Oh, yeah.
So we'll go to Colby and then back to Don for a second since you busted out of there. You definitely have Deckard's attention. Colby, I'm just going to say that even though you failed that roll, he's got other shit going on right now. I don't think he's really focused on you at the moment.
Okay, then Kobe is going to run up behind them and swing the charging cable around and just choke him out. Try to choke him out the Garrett.
Okay. All right, roll kick some ass for garroting.
You want some electricity running through that lightning cable?
You will be Terry no more. That's a 13.
Oh, baby.
Hell yeah. So you get an extra effect to go along with that kick some ass, my friend. What do you want?
And I also attacked him from behind.
You did attack him from behind, in fact.
You know what? I'm going to inflict terrible harm, but that's a total 6 harm.
That's a lot. He does have the helm of Membrino, so I was going to call it Maraca, but that's not right.
It'll be the helm of Maracas when I punch it.
Yes.
So actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, instead of inflict terrible harm, I want to force him where I want him.
Okay.
And basically, I feel like Kobe just comes up, swings this around, and then he kind of hopping fly knee into their back.
Mm-hmm.
So she's trying to knock him down, give the others a chance to maybe run over and rip off the helmet.
I mean, yeah, I would say that, yeah, you do that. So you have a charging cable around his neck and you just knee him in the ass and he falls onto his belly as you're choking him for a lot of harm. He has nothing smart to say at the moment because his windpipe is currently being crushed. So let's go to Don Quixote and then followed by Aloysius. So Don, You're in a bit of you just fell back to Earth, or to Time Jail's floor. It's not really Earth.
Sure.
And you see the Golden Helmet Man is currently on the ground with Colby on top of him, choking the life out of him.
Disclaimer! On hand thy glorious tenements, and give them to me. And I
just remembered you still have your sword out in your straitjacket. I just remembered you did that.
I know. He's still trying to figure out how to get out of this thing.
I just remembered.
Yeah, he's got like it stored like behind his back, and the sword is poking out of his back. I don't know. But
good thing I fell on my face.
Right. So I think he's going to. I guess he's trying to get the helmet off. So whatever that roll that is.
All right. Well, you're going to have to use your legs and your feet in some way to do that, or.
Yep. I mean, he would probably knee him in the chest, land with both his knees on the chest. I don't know where Colby is.
Well, he's laying on his stomach right now, so you'd be landing straight on his back if you just landed both knees on the back.
Yep.
Both knees on the small of the back?
Oh God.
Yeah, that's what he's doing.
So you're just going to double knee him in the spine?
He has zero qualms about hurting the evil.
You know what? I'm going to give you, kick some ass, and I'm going to give you a +1 to that roll because he is currently on the ground with someone on top of him. That would be an 8. Yeah, you jump and you land. I'm not going to say he can't retaliate because he definitely can, but I think in this moment he's not going to because he's just so overwhelmed with what's going on. So I think I'm going to skip his retaliatory turn on these first 2 kick some asses because I think he's just so taken aback by what's happening right now.
Okay.
Because you guys are not wizards. You are not all-powerful spell slingers. And he's like, what the fuck is happening? I'm getting my ass handed to me by a bunch of nerds. So, Aloysius, you currently see 2 of your compatriots are on top of Decker Cain, beating the ever shit out of him.
Is the helmet off of him? That's my real question.
No.
God damn it.
No, it's not off of him, but it could be soon.
Oh, okay.
Well, okay, so he's pinned down by a garrote and some knees that landed on his back. He's face down.
Yes.
I guess I am just going to walk up and yank that damn helmet off.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you're still a buff wrestler, right?
Probably, yeah.
I would say you probably, it didn't wear off immediately, so you probably still have those big muscles that you just, it's like when Master Roshi bulks up to do a Kamehameha. You just all of a sudden, you're just like, I'm not even going to make you roll for it. I think that you just rip it the fuck off his head. You're huge, and he's being garroted and jumped on.
Yeah. No, I am Rock Lee. I have taken off the weights.
Yes. So you just rip the helmet right off his head, and then he just kind of just stops moving and just his head just goes limp as Colby is currently just choking what looks like a lifeless Decker Cain on the ground.
And then I am going to hold up and triumph. It's ours. Then I'm going to throw it down. I'm going to start stomping the hell out of that.
You're stomping the helmet?
I am trying to destroy the helmet.
No!
Uh-oh.
No! I need to protect someone. No! Golden helmet of Bambrino.
I will stomp it. I will fire blast it.
No!
I will cast Remove Curse on it.
Wow, yeah, I guess I'm protecting someone. I guess that's tough. Is that tough?
Who are you protecting?
The helmet.
The helmet!
That's not someone, that's something. You're just, it's going to be...
I don't want them to do this! This is...
You know what?
No!
You know what? We'll have you guys do an Act Under Pressure off. No, we'll have you do a tough off.
Okay.
No, Act Under Pressure is probably the most fair.
Tough off?
Act Under Pressure to see who can get to it first. He has it in his hands, and he's throwing it to the ground. He's about to stomp it. Can he stomp his magic foot on it before you can get to it and skirt it away?
Oh, I don't think I win.
Well, we'll see. If he rolls shittier than you,
I don't think I win.
We'll see.
No.
All right, let's see your roll Act Under Pressure there, wizard guy. That's plus cool for those listening.
Oh!
Oh, shit!
Yes!
Oh,
Yes!
I must get a bonus for having the helmet or medic or.
That was amazing. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you both failed spectacularly, but one of them more spectacularly than the other.
Yep.
So Don Quixote, in your desperation, your fixated, fucking fucked up brain just tells you the only thing that matters is this golden helmet, and you run towards it.
Yes, I've already got one, but I need two.
Do you just kick it away from him because your hands are still bound? So
I think he does like the whole like
Are we having the fucking tug of war?
the water slide along the ground.
uh-huh.
He launches himself forward and he grabs the helmet. And he's like sliding on some kind of goo. I don't know what it is.
Yep.
Oh, geez.
It's Marion goo. He left it behind.
Yeah.
Oh, geez. And you're like baseball sliding under my legs.
Yep. He's just like, woo!
And you,
Yank her out of my hands. I'll like bend over and look through my own knees. Go, what?
okay.
By the abyss. Get back here! And I will give her.
So you currently have a golden helmet between your knees as you slid through his legs. So we'll pause that right there for a second. Let's go back to Teddy and Nina down in the depths of time jail. You guys are following a trail of Beanie Babies. You find yourself in the office of one Theodore Teddy Roosevelt, and he has a double-barrel shotgun pointed at Teddy. What do you do?
And I gotta say, I forgot that's where we were.
Yeah, I did too, actually.
A lot has happened when you split the party. I'm trying to make sure it's fair.
I have the ability of claws and teeth, and outwardly I'm just a normal teddy bear. But I think whenever I go to attack someone, it gets a little more horrific, like Wolverine, sort of not like his kind of claws, but like it sort of pops out of the stuffing, like normal bear claws on his hands.
Sure.
And teeth and stuff.
Sure.
Like in fucking Look Who's Talking too, where the fucking bear comes alive and the claws just come out. Yeah.
Or just like, House Cat.
Just like both of those movies I've never seen. Oh, yes, Norman House Cat, yes. But more stuffing. But yeah, I'm gonna jump up across the floor over his desk and try and maul Theodore Roosevelt.
All right, roll kick some ass before he can pull that trigger.
Guess what? I got unholy strength
with weird.
I can use weird. Hit success 10.
Nice.
What do you want your extra effect to be?
Oh shit! I forgot about all that, man. It's been about a minute since we played this.
It has been a while since we played Monster of the Week. It has been a long minute.
Can I kick some ass?
I'm gonna be basic bitch about this one. I'm gonna inflict terrible harm plus one more harm with my teeth, which I forget what they do.
Just how many?
They do 3, so that's 4. I'm going for the throat on Teddy Roosevelt.
Yeah, you slash him across his neck and just goop just starts pouring out of it. Gross goop and stuffing. Stuffing follows the goop. And you see out of the hole drops like a couple of little Beanie Baby bunnies. And they go, oh no, we've been found out. And
I'm like, kill him, kid, kill him, bunnies.
And he butt strokes you with his gun for 2 harm across your little bare body. Ouch! As he sends you flying over the desk. Nina, what do you do after you see this horrific scene unfold?
Is there like what does the office look like, I guess?
It's a big round office with aminals all over the walls and a big oak desk. No, mahogany. A big mahogany desk in the center of the room. Well, not really in the center, like centered towards the wall he's at. I guess it's more of a dome than it is like a circle, because there would be a flat wall in which the desk is pressed. But yeah, it's a circular-esque room with animal heads all over it and a nice desk that he's behind right now fighting Ted.
Is there possibly a stuffed fish somewhere? Like a mounted fish?
Yeah, and next to it is one of those ones that sing.
Oh my god, no. Okay, so what she's going to do, because she has the move Power Snack, while she was in the Beanie Baby room, she did have her granola bars, so it takes a +1 forward. And so she is going to reach over and grab the stuffed fish. And as she sees this thing flying in the air, or wait, it was the bad guy that was flying in the air, right?
I mean, some of the little Beanie Baby bunnies that were falling out of his neck were kind of falling out.
Okay, so as those are like kind of like flying in the air, she's going to start hitting them like a bat.
Like a little baseball. Okay. And I see you have the wallop skill, so you're using an improvised weapon.
Yes.
So go ahead and roll kick some ass on these Beanie Babies as they fly through the air.
Okay.
As Teddy is smashing and bashing. Kick some ass plus tough.
There we go.
Yeah, this little girl is trying to swing around a fish. That's a 7 plus 1 for your forward. That's an 8. For these little guys, that's more than plenty as you just start bapping them out of the air up against the wall. One of them flies up against like a moose horn and gets... Not really moose. I guess they're not as sharp as like a deer. I'll say a buck, a standard deer buck. That's what they're called, deer bucks, right? A deer buck gets penetrated on his antler. So, Daddy, as the more you keep slashing, the more you see this little girl is like showing her stuff and just bapping Beanie Babies out of the air with a fish. That's right. So you just got butt stroked. You're back on the desk or near the desk. What do you do?
Is there like sort of like an old timey like fountain pen there, like one of those ones like the little like almost like a spear tip to them, you know, like the old timey ones used to look.
Oh yeah, he's got like a bunch of ones with little feathers in them and shit too.
Oh fuck that shit! I'm just gonna get one of that. I'm gonna get that one that has that little tip to it, like the metal tip,
like a little fountain pen. Yeah,
like that old timey looking shit. And I'll be like, I'm not gonna say anything. Actually, I will say something. You're ready to die, you damn son of a bitch! And I jump up on him. And I'm going to try and stab him in the neck area or shoulder area with it.
All right, roll lick some ass, pen some ass, bite some ass.
Oh, I failed it. I'm going to mark luck. What's my luck special? Hold on. My monster side gains power.
I think your luck spell is your monster side gets worse.
I'm more weak to kindness. Okay, I'll do it. I'm doing a luck to make that be a 12 instead. That's kind of like. I really don't like this guy.
All right, so yeah, you stab him where?
Right in the jugular vein.
Right in the jugular. Yeah, and then as you stab it, out sprays more fluff and out sprays more goop, and then the seams of his head roll off. They bust open, and his head rolls off, and as he falls over, a bunch of little Beanie Babies fall out. Bears, lions, tigers, and more bears. Oh my! And
Heffalump and Woozles?
Yes, and other things.
I hate this.
And then another teddy bear rolls out that looks just like you. And he goes, how the hell did I get here? I'm looking for my buddy Mark Wahlberg.
A claw attack.
You cut his head off.
I never liked those movies.
Nina, you see that you have defeated Theodore Roosevelt, or at least some sort of facsimile of him. What do you do?
She's gonna see if there is a map anywhere to the spaceship dock or something.
Yes, you hear your Ted talking to you, and you hear him trying to converse with the animal heads on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
And then you hear the moose says, "Check the desk. He keeps all sorts of maps in the desk."
Did moose just talk?
Okay.
And little Nina climbs atop the chair.
She's gonna run over and look.
Yeah, you open the desk drawer.
Yeah, she's gonna climb on there.
And there's a beautiful drawing. And then underneath that beautiful drawing is a map.
Man, he really likes drawing buxom women, doesn't he? This guy's a freak. Hey, save that picture from again.
Let me see that picture again.
Yeah, but it's a bear. It's like a big, voluptuous bear.
Yeah, one of them Charmin bears.
Ultra soft. Yeah, you find a map, and you see on the map it says spaceship here, and then it shows a diagram of Roosevelt's desk, and under the desk is a button that you can press.
Okay, she's just gonna push the button.
You press the button, and then you hear bang, bang, bang. And then, the door behind you closes, and then, a big bunch of sheet metal encompasses you. And then a bunch of little dials and doodads and gadgets start, popping up out of the floor and off the wall and out of the mouths of the creatures on the wall. And then you feel intense heat as, you hear, system processing, preparing to launch. What time would you like to go to?
There is a time ship?
You're in the time ship. And then you hear, wait a minute, adjusting voice to match the tone. Yeah, you're in a time ship. What about it?
Nothing about it. I was just surprised to know it was going to be a time ship. I guess I should have expected it.
Yeah, where do you want to go, you dumb bear?
We're both got. Where do you want to go? Where do you want to go, kid?
I'll go anywhere that has a bunch of stuffed animal.
Oh, I got the perfect place for you. Hey, ship, read my mind. Can you do that? Because I don't know what...
Yes, we're taking you to 2024 Build-A-Bear Workshop, where your little girl can have a new friend and you can have a new girlfriend.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lay in one of those tubs and I'm gonna kill people when they try to come and touch me.
All right, you fools, hang on. We're going to Build-A-Bear Workshop. And then these two, the desk looks like a really cool big, captain's chair. Captain Nina's at the helm. And then you see a big red button form on the desk, Nina. It says, press to go to Build-A-Bear Workshop.
She, totally smashes it, with her fist.
All right.
And then I see, one of those little, the steering wheels, and it's she's just sitting there swinging it back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Like, giving a shit.
Yep. So as the ship takes off, you two are about to be out of time gel. So you have any last words that you say before you disappear off into the ether? Eddie, what do you say?
I wonder if I'm going to see Sasha sometime.
What the hell are you talking about? I just gotta say one thing to you, kid. When we go to Build-A-Bear Workshop, hurry up and make your bear and get the hell out of there, because it's gonna be a bloodbath when I get through with the place, alright? There's a reason why I'm in here. Let's just say that's not the first president I've killed.
Okay. So Nina smashes the button, and you guys poof off into the ether, escaping time jail in a time ship, leaving everyone else behind. So let's go see what's going on with them.
Just so you guys know, now you're.
That's on par for all of my characters, by the way.
Also, your podcast is now going to be flagged by the FBI. Sorry.
All right. So
would it be the first time?
Yeah, we go back to Colby. And Aloysius and Don Quixote. Don Quixote, you currently have a helmet nestled between your knees as you slid to take it from Aloysius. Colby, you're still choking the lifeless body of Decker Cain, and you see them scuffling over a golden helmet. What do you do?
Colby's going to whistle at him like, "Hey, dumbasses, let's get out of here, and then you guys can deal with the helmet." And she takes off running down the hallway the other two went.
Okay. Find the hole. So you two, you're still Don and Aloysius. You're fighting over a helmet, and you hear Colby yelling at you. What do you do?
I want that helmet. I want that helmet, and I want to destroy it. That's pretty simple.
So Don Quixote, you currently have a helmet between your...
Who will not have the golden helmet of Mambrino? It is mine! Mine alone!
It is a menace to all people and must be destroyed.
It is a gift from our divine being, my friend. Embrace and knight me.
You say to knight you?
Yeah, he did.
Aloysius, do you knight him?
If I knight you, will you give me the helmet?
What is your quest?
To escape this accursed land.
I don't know how conscious Don Quixote is of how accursed the land he is in.
Okay.
To escape this prison world and return to whence I came.
You guys hear from behind you. You hear a couple of voices. They go, "Are you guys looking for more helmets? We got a whole class of those things."
I think Don Quixote would probably turn, be like, "The golden helmets must be freed!" And he is going to charge in the direction if they're pointing.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, but I don't know how you're going to be carrying the helmet if your arms aren't free.
No, I don't think he is. If he hears there's
other, so you just run towards where they're pointing.
Yeah.
So Aloysius, he runs away. Colby runs away. You're left with the golden helmet. What do you do?
I am going to continue doing my best to destroy this helmet, and I am just going to hope in my heart of hearts that all the other helmets are merely non-functional replicas.
Yeah, I would say that there's nothing here to impede you. Whatever spell you decide to cast to destroy it, I would say that you've been around long enough that you could probably disintegrate it or break the spell on it in some way. So whatever you think that looks like, go for it.
No, throw it to the ground. I'll start stomping on it, but of course it's not really bending or anything, and it's like, and I'll start slinging various spells at it. Ice balls, fire bolts. So I'm trying to get
baseballs.
It's baseball 1. They've gone plaid. Oh.
I love that movie.
It is a fabulous movie. Yes.
Raspberry. Anyway, so you're slinging all your spells at it.
And then I'm just finally, I'm like, I'm trying everything, and then I'm basically going to try, remove curse or just like disintegrate.
Okay, and as you're about to cast that spell, you hear, "Put me on. Put us on. We can make you even more powerful than you've ever been. The ruler of all time."
Yeah, I'm going to roll act under pressure for that one.
Okay. I would say that's fair. Go for it. Plus cool.
I had a feeling that was going to be coming, and
I didn't. I just thought of it as you were talking. My brain don't hold information for too long. Act under pressure. Must be a delay. Here we go. That's an 8. The pull is strong, but I would say that unless you feel your character would give into it on an 8, that you could just disintegrate it before it's too late. Really, at this point, it's in the middle. It's a mid-success, so it's really how you think your character would feel. Either you would lean into it or you wouldn't.
I am going to go both ways. I'm going to hesitate, not destroy it, but I am going to contain it.
Gotcha.
It's going to be stored away. I'm going to put it in some kind of
briefcase.
Some kind of box. Maybe I picked it up at the Pandora store or something. And
all right, so you contain it in a magical entrapment, just in case you might want to take another look at it later.
It belongs in a museum.
Right, that's where it belongs, of course, yes.
Right, it's like, wait, something this powerful I can't just destroy. It needs study.
All right.
Clearly, yes. So it's definitely talked its way out of me destroying it.
Okay.
And this will probably bite me in the ass later.
Well, you hear it say, "All right, cool, you got me stored, but now you got to get out of time jail, otherwise this is for nothing." What do you do?
Oh, and you know how to get out of time jail, do you?
Yes, of course. How do you think I got here?
I don't know how I got here, so...
Put me on and I can get you out of here.
Anything but that.
All right, just caress me slowly and I can get you out of here.
How about you tell me how to get out of here?
Rub me once like a genie lamp and then I'll tell you.
That sounds perverted. No.
It's not, I promise. It's just how the helmet works.
Yeah, okay, I'm going to cast silence on the helmet.
Oh my god.
You cast silence on it and never find your way out of time jail.
Oh no.
No, I'm just kidding.
I don't know. I'm sure I'll be able to find a sign that tells me which way to go to the shuttle.
Yeah, you guys, at this point, you guys feel the ground erupt, and then just like a big explosion happens, and then you just hear, "Time ship 1 has left the dock." But we go to Colby. Colby, you're running down a hallway. And you, weirdly, no one saw this before until just now, but you're running down a hallway, and you see a bunch of Marians just hanging out playing cards, and they're in a room filled with these giant mirror-like structures that have like purple and green swirls on them, and it says portal room. No one saw this the whole time. What do you do?
Colby's gonna run into this room. I'm gonna do another. I feel like I'm gonna do another. I want to use my move often overlooked again.
Uh-huh.
And she's gonna run in screaming, going, "Look out! The anti-Marians are on their way!"
Okay, go ahead and roll. See if they even remotely react to you, or if they all go, "Oh my god!"
All
right. That's a 9. That's more than plenty for the Marians. They're just like, "Okay, have fun at school," or whatever you're talking about. They just keep doing what they're doing, playing cards, eating mud cakes.
Raise you by 2.
Yeah, I raised you 2 mud coins. Time for you to take off your backpack. Ooh, you lose. Yeah, you you work your way over towards the big mirrors, and you see that there's a bunch of different ones and like a box of tokens that fit right into these giant coin slots that are on them. You just have to pick up a slot or pick up a coin and put it in a slot.
Oh, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to pick up a coin. I had a really evil idea.
Sean, you and your evil ideas. The point is to escape time jail. What's your evil idea?
No, she looks around and she focuses on... I think she focuses on a mirror and heads over and presses this, puts the token in.
Uh-huh.
And she heads on in, not noticing she's heading into a portal that has an old West town in it.
So you step in, not realizing where you stepped into, and then you find yourself in prison, in a jail, an old West jail.
Oh no!
And you see there's a kind of like a scar-faced guy drinking a hot-ass canister of coffee. He looks over, he goes, "God damn it, where'd you come from?"
What in tarnation?
I knew it!
Time jail! I gave her time jail! I don't know why. There were snails.
I don't give a damn. Shut up. I was in the middle of my coffee and master... Well, you don't gotta know what I was doing. Just turn away for the next 2 minutes.
Sure, I'm Sheriff Jeff.
Speak again, you'll find out how fun it is to talk without your tongue, motherfucker.
God damn time travelers.
Yeah, Kobe turns away.
Okay, Kobe turns away. So we go back to... I want to get to Don, but I feel like he would be a really funny one to end on, so I'm going to go back to...
I think I'm staying in time jail, so...
I agree.
Yeah.
I want to go back to Aloysius.
Yep.
Yes, I want to go back to Aloysius because it'd be funnier to end on Don Quixote.
Sure.
So, Aloysius, you're standing there with the magical helmet of Mambrino in your hands. You cast silence on it so it can't talk to you anymore. Kobe ran off. And at this point, you just see like a couple of Marians and they're like, "Hey, you trying to escape? You can just come this way, guy."
Oh, really? What? If you will show me the way, I would be much obliged.
Oh, yeah, sure. It'll only cost you a high five.
I guess I will bend down and give him a high five.
Oh, yeah. Now down low.
Down low.
Too slow. It's this way.
Oh! Oh, you point it. You got me. You got me. Good one.
And you're just like a cacophony of laughter, like around time jail. They all laugh. And then they point and they go, "Yeah, your crazy friend just went to the Wild West. You can go wherever you want, though."
Well, I mean, well, it's a very, very interesting opportunity to present, but I think for now, I'll just go back to where I came from.
Hey, just make sure you put the right buttons and everything. I don't know how they work. We just sit here with them.
Oh, all right then.
Put a coin in. You got to do that.
Right. All right. I'll get a coin, put it in, and then I don't know. The buttons make any sense to me.
There's just a bunch of random scribbles and levers that you push and pull. It's nothing that you've ever seen in your life.
Alrighty. Well, I'm going to go with my gut and push things, well, essentially at random, but hopefully my intuition.
Yeah, you do that. You push a bunch of buttons and levers, you pull things, and then you see like a purple and green swirl like appear in this empty disc, this empty giant mirror, and it looks like it's active and you can go through.
All right. Well, thank you all for your hospitality, but
I don't know what that word means.
This exit seems to be mine, so I will go through it and then it will close before any of you can follow me, because, in fact, it is all you who are too slow. And I jump through.
Ah, got us. And you see like all their eyes like droop down, like they're really sad to go, ah. And you hear just like a cacophony of ah. And then you jump into the portal?
Yeah.
You jump into the portal and you find yourself strapped to a table, like a gurney of sorts, out of nowhere. And you see a guy with a big, like, Dr. Robotnik mustache and some goggles. And he has, like, little robot arms sticking off of his back. And, like, one robot arm just kind of, like, twirls his mustache a little bit. And he leans over you. And he says, "All right, now hear me out. I'm working on something, and it'd be really great if you would say the following words into this little talkie box. Oh, Punky, I love your stash." Come on, say it for me. There's a good wizard.
Oh my God.
I am seriously reconsidering putting on the helmet.
No, yeah, take it off. Go back in time, my friend. Come back to me. We can rule this land together.
So we leave that, and then we find ourselves rounding out the episode with Don Quixote rolling in just a fucking, like, these two Marians open up this closet and out pours like 2,000 golden helmets across this white floor.
Oh, and every time he has to pick it up, but he doesn't have his hands available.
And finally,
He's still trying to figure out how to get out of this fucking straitjacket.
finally, you see Samurai Marion. He has a sword in his hand, and he goes, "Tink," and then as he clasps his sword back into the sheath, the straitjacket flies off your body.
Yeah, and every time he picks one up, he's like, golden helmet of Mambrino. I have Dino.
And then you and the other Marians just roll around in a pile of golden helmets until time jail collapses beneath you. That is where Don Quixote spends the rest of his days.
Yeah, he's probably just fine.
He is Terry no more.
Terry no more.
And that concludes this really fucking bizarre episode of Time Jail, everybody. Good job.
Yay.
Yay!
Holy fuck.
That was awesome.
That was a trip.
I asked questions that nobody had ever asked before. Yay!
I think this is going to be the first thing of the new Gestalheim Productions Fictional Heroism before the Shark Mystery.
You're goddamn right it is.